It's your girl Be Right Nature out here soaking up this beautiful, beautiful sun today. Out in the heat. It's hot, but it feels good. So let's talk about the struggle and being addicted to the struggle. Being addicted to struggling. Being addicted to troubles. Always there's some trouble going on. Always there's something wrong. Always there's something you need. This is actually really and truly an addiction. It is what the mind and what the brain is used to. It's used to troubles. It's used to worrying. It is so used to always having something going on that it can't even grasp that there is actually a time when everything could be right. The mind cannot grasp that things can actually go right, that everything could actually be okay, that there could be no problems going on, that everything could just be really truly smooth sailing. When you're addicted to the struggle, this is all that you see in your life. All you can perceive is a trouble. Things might be going good and you get uncomfortable. You're like, dang, things are going too good. It must be too good to be true. This relationship is going too good. We don't argue. We don't fight. He or she doesn't bother me. This is too good. So your mind goes to seek for something to be wrong. It goes to seek for there to be a trouble because it's addicted to the struggle. It's addicted to wrong. It's just always gravitated towards that. You have to recognize that you're addicted to the struggle. That is the only way to overcome it, is to realize it. You're addicted to being broke. Yeah, you want to be rich, yeah, you want to have money so you could do the things that you truly desire to do and have the freedom that you really want in life, but you're too addicted to being broke because your pattern has always been that. Your pattern has always been short on money to do this and short on money to do that. You actually don't know what it feels like to have what you need at every moment. You don't know what that feels like. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right to be in a relationship that is actually going perfectly well. Nothing wrong. There's no issues. There's no argument. There's no problems. That doesn't feel right. This must be too good to be true. The only way to overcome being addicted to the struggle is to reprogram those wires going on in the mind. You gotta go inside of the mind, inside of the brain. Imagine taking it off the top of your head and going inside of there and start messing around and retweaking those wires. And I talk about it all the time. If you're on the channel, you're on and tuned in with Be Right Nature, anything that I share, I always talk about going in and changing the mind, because that's where it all comes from, is shifting the mindset. That's what it's all about. That's what everything that is happening in your life that you want to happen, that you wish to see, that you desire to happen, it's all going to start with shifting the mindset, changing the way that you perceive your reality, the world around you, changing the way that you perceive and receive information coming in from other beings. All of it has to change. That is the only way to beat the struggle or the addiction to the struggle, because the struggle is nothing but the way that you perceive life to be. Life is not a struggle. It is not hard. It is not, I forgot what that one saying that everyone says, I just slipped my mind. The struggle is real. No, the struggle is not real. No, it's not. The struggle is what you create. The struggle is what you perceive. If you are part of the Divine Feminine, then you make sure you go over to Divine Feminine Academy, because that's where we're beginning to do the work, to shift the mindset, to change it, to come into doing something more for our life, something different, something that is greater than what we're doing now. This is Be Right Nature.